CV is very impressive.
Thank you.
But it's the stuff that you don't find on a CV that I'm interested in, really. This is a very creative role, so we're looking for a real ideas man.
Original ideas, you mean? There we might have a bit of a problem.
Oh, really? Why?
I only have received ideas, I'm afraid.
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
I'm not actually capable of thinking for myself. I just regurgitate plausible-sounding middle-brow opinions. Safe, uncontroversial, largely brainless.
Oh, I see. Actually, I don't. Could you...
Well, for example, I think politicians are all the same and you can't trust any of them. The Wire is the best television program ever made. I'll watch the World Cup, but I think footballers are overpaid. Big Brother was better when it was more a kind of psychological experiment, but they messed around with the format too much. Say what you like about Jordan, but she's a very shrewd businesswoman.
God, I see what you mean. That's actually rather frightening.
Isn't it? Yes, it all started when I had a job moderating the comments on the BBC Breakfast message board. Sometimes I don't even know that I'm doing it. I hadn't touched cider since I was 17, but it actually turns out to be quite a refreshing summer drink, doesn't it?
Right, well, thanks very much for coming in, but I'm afraid...
Everyone steals the odd paperclip from work, don't they? That's not the same thing as fraud. Most soaps are really depressing, but at least Coronation Street's got a bit of humour. I don't like that Andy Murray. He's surly. Still, at least he's not a choker like Henman. I'd gladly pay more tax if I thought it was all going to nurses.
Right, I'm going to have to ask you to leave now.
I'm no fan of the royals, but the Queen's got a real sense of duty. They should probably do a scrap countdown now. I think Portillo's a lot nicer since he gave up politics. I'm sorry, once it starts, I can't really help myself. I'll see myself out. Of course, it's ridiculous the way they start advertising Christmas in October, but I always feel Christmassy by the time I see the Coke ad. I wish President Bartlett was real. I think we punish success in this country. Somebody help me!
Right, well, as I say, thanks for dropping in.
Wait, no. I did have an idea the other day, which I think was a new one.
Yes?
I think books should be made of soup, only it should be metal soup that looks like figs.
Get out, Steve. And could you send the next candidate in, please?
Yes. Okay. Quite right. Sorry. It's ridiculous, isn't it? A few flakes of snow and the whole country grinds to a...